Well, welcome everyone to the 72-hour money challenge. We call this the money mega money class. In case you didn't know, the word mega means 1 million. I'm going to touch on that in a second, why we call this the mega money class. But first and foremost, I want to introduce my very special co-host, three-star executive Marvin McGee. You can say hello.
Can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear.
Awesome. Good evening, everybody. It's a pleasure to be part of this platform. I'd like to give it back to Jerome for spearheading it. And whoever invited you here, please get a pen and pad, take some copious notes. He's going to send you out a quick video, a recap. And if you haven't seen anything, this will bring you up to speed. And with that said, back to you, Jerome.
Thank you so much, Marvin. I just want to share just a few stats before I show that video that Marvin mentioned. I did the math, and there's $100 trillion total in the United States of America. Now, if you Google it, it's actually more than that, but let's just say it's 100 trillion. With 330 million people, that if it was evenly spread out, that would be $303,000 per person. So we'll call it an even $300,000 per person. So think about your average family of four would actually have $1.2 million, $300,000 times four, 1.2 million. That's if we just evenly spread it out, no inflation. And another statistic, the average American makes $50,000 a year. Over 20 years of working, which is about half of the span of the average, work life, that's $1 million that's gone through your hands in 20 years with average salary of $50,000 a year. So it's not so much that can we get our hands on $1 million? That's almost certainly going to happen. There's really multiple millions. It's how do we keep it? How do we save and multiply it and make it work for us? So there is enough money to go around. The math works out. We actually get $1 million plus that comes to our hands. But what do we do with it? That's what this 72-hour money challenge addresses. And everything that we do and that we're going to show in this very short class is kind of, I call it a freshman level financial literacy. So imagine getting a GED in financial literacy. We're going over the freshman level material, but I assure you it's life changing. So I'm going to go ahead and show this video.
Welcome to MWR's 72-Hour Money Challenge, the fastest and easiest way to put more of your hard-earned money back in your pockets instead of giving it away to the government, banks, and big business. Think about it. Regardless of how much money we make, we all have one thing in common: expenses. For most Americans, almost 95% of our income goes to pay taxes, monthly debt payments, and our normal day-to-day bills. But not anymore. Thanks to MWR, you can now have a team of experts just like the wealthy that will turn your expenses back into income for you. Here's how it works. Our 72-Hour Money Challenge provides you with exclusive access to a team of financial experts who will reduce your taxes, lower your monthly bills, eliminate your debts, and enhance your credit scores, all at the same time. Our experts do all the work, and we guarantee your success. You heard me right. If we can't put more money back in your pockets every month than what our membership costs, we will give you a full refund. In other words, you can't lose with MWR. This simple, proven, no-risk-to-use system has already helped tens of thousands of our members put hundreds and even thousands of dollars back in their pockets within 72 hours or less, and you could be next. With that said, time is money, and every minute you waste could be costing you money you will never get back. All you need to do is accept this challenge today, let our experts go to work for you, and enjoy having more money to do the things you love. It's that easy.
There you have it, the 72-hour money challenge. And this is an incredible program, changed my life, changed the lives of others. And the first thing to take advantage of this is simply to take the challenge yourself. The experts do the work, but you get the results. The best way I heard it put is it's like somebody else going to the gym, but you get the abs. So I like that setup. First and foremost, the membership costs $149.97 per month. That includes a spouse, basically another adult in your household. There's no contracts, there's no setup fees, there's none of the nonsense as we've seen. So, what is required of you? All you need to do is to provide these experts with some basic information that you already have available to you that you're going to give to them, and then they're going to start working on your behalf. So, what do these experts do? They're turning your expenses back into income for you. And with the membership, you're getting access to insurance agents, licensed insurance agents, and debt elimination experts as part of the Eliminate My Debt program. You're getting access to CPAs and IRS enrolled agents, and they will help you to reduce your taxes legally and ethically to put more money in your pocket on a month to month basis. You're getting access to licensed attorneys who will negotiate your existing monthly bills on your behalf to lower your bills on a monthly basis. You're getting access to credit restoration experts who a nonprofit in the industry for over 30 years and have helped actually shape the law concerning credit restoration, literally setting the standard, and has helped people to even reduce, if not eliminate, their student loan debt, for example. And on average, MWR keeps track of how well their performance is, and the average member expense to income result is $2,173 per month. And for me, I'll make that exchange, that swap every single month, $149 to get 2,000 back. To me, that's a no-brainer. And that is what the experts do for you. There are some additional next level strategies. We'll call those sophomore level material. We're focused on freshman level, but it's all part of the membership. But we don't want to overwhelm anyone. And we keep track of nationwide what the results are. When it comes to debt elimination, $2.3 billion in interest elimination across the nation with what MWR has done through the program. When it comes to bill negotiation, lowering monthly bills, $8.2 million a month for monthly bill reduction. For tax reduction to the CPAs and IRS enrolled agents, $12.1 million a month across the nation with those tax savings. And for credit restoration, average 126 points, if not more, across the nation, which results in millions in savings because the higher your credit score, the lower those interest rates. That's why it's so powerful. There is a 30-day money back guarantee, and it makes sense. When you have those stats, then you're basically betting on the house, if you will. And MWR is essentially having zero risk by offering this money back guarantee. And then you, in turn, have no risk with this money back guarantee. It makes sense. Now, this doesn't exist anywhere else within the finance industry. It should, but it doesn't. Okay. So they really have got it right with this membership structure to be able to essentially have a Costco, Sam's Club model to give people access to quality at an affordable price point, because with bulk sales, you get bulk pricing. So it all just comes together through the power of this membership. And Marvin, can you tell us if this membership, this 72-hour money challenge has helped you in any way?
Oh, absolutely. First, let me tell you, you're doing a phenomenal job at sharing this awesome information. I like to give it to, first, before I start, I want to give it to my friend I got a tremendous amount of respect for, Mr. Trevor Thompson, for sharing this 72-hour money challenge with me. And with that said, what has these experts done for me? They have put 1,000 $13.71 back into my pocket every month. They have allowed me to raise my credit score 50 points from a 774 to an 824. I'm on track to be totally debt free, including my home, in less than 24, in less than, I apologize, in less than 13 years, saving over $24,000 in interest. So I'm what you say, I'm in the sophomore junior level of this program right now because I have taken part in the next level strategies with the DCA account. And also I've shared this with some individuals that wanted to improve their situation as well and take back their buying power. So now I'm earning $1,500 a month, $50 a day, $144,000 and a 5% sitting in the bank at 5% interest. So I tell you, I'm a retired federal employee. I'm a Army veteran, and as you heard, my credit score wasn't bad. But if it's not up in the 850s or higher, we always look to improve our current situation. So as Jerome said, it just makes sense. And we're banking on the house. So we're not losing anything. And the program says if you do not get back with the expert's help more than what your initial investment is of $149.97, you get your money back. So again, it's a no-brainer. And I want to thank again Trevor Thompson, and I thank NWR. And I encourage you to get your questions answered while you're here and take the challenge. Back to you, Jerome.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Marvin. And yeah, this program is truly something else. And that what Marvin alluded to, the sophomore and junior level programs and services is everything from high yield accounts, insurance, trusts, land banking, precious metals, revenue share, anything to save, grow, and protect your money and your assets. That's for a ladder class at the sophomore and junior level, if you will. And we walk you baby step through that as well. And we look at that's a 72-hour money challenge. I want to give you all a very brief demo of the debt elimination, because that is the GPS and roadmap of this entire program as you transition from freshman through senior year in this financial literacy program. So I'm going to log in here. Okay.
This is an amazing program. Just to reiterate, as Jerome said, once you're able to shift monies that's being taken from big business, from the government, from debt, and it comes back to you, now you're able to allocate it into areas where that money is making more money for you. So instead of you working for money, now you're learning how to work, how your money is able to work for you. And he's going to, in this example, he's going to show you that right now.
Oh boy, and it will work. Let's say we're going to put in, this is our debt elimination program. You put in every single debt, mortgage, student loan, car notes, et cetera, all of them. But we're going to take, let's say, your first mortgage as an example. And these are actually real numbers. And this is what's left on the mortgage, $226,615.38. The interest rate, this was obtained during COVID, so it's a good interest rate of 2.5. The minimum payment is $1,040.92. Right here, we see a red flag off the bat. They're saying, hey, that seems a bit low. Well, that's the actual minimum payment. We don't lie. We say the reality of the situation so that the experts can work on our behalf. And the actual payment is the same as the minimum payment, $1,040.92. We're going to tell the truth so that we can get real results. Real data, real results. So I do submit. And now that's entered into the system. Say, hey, you want to accelerate it. That's sophomore level. We would come back to that, okay? But we say, okay, it's entered into the system. And now we go down to where it says margin. Margin means extra money we can put towards our mortgage payment. And a lot of times we say, pause, where is this money coming from? It's coming from the CPAs and the IRS enrolled agents you have access to through this membership. They will do a W-4 adjustment so that you get your tax refund right now. So your 2025 tax refund that you get come January, you can get it right now in April. And the CPAs know how to do that. So using a real world example from one of my clients, he got $600 and yeah, I think it was $600.78. And that's where the actual results. So instead of going out and buying clothes, video games, shoes, no, we're going to put it to our mortgage right away. But here's the question, is it worth it? Let's find out. All right. It took it in. Now I'm going to go to my debt analysis. So was it really worth it to take that extra 600? Oh, my debt-free date is November 2037. The amount of interest I saved by putting this towards my mortgage and being responsible is $34,781. $34,781.62. That is 10 years and 8 months of time saved because I paid it down early. Time is of the essence. And so this, with every single cashback expense reduction that the experts give you, we want to immediately put it towards our debts. And this shows us before and after if it's worth it or not. This is the motivation to be financially disciplined and responsible. When you see the raw numbers immediately in real time, it motivates people to be wise with their money. And when this is paid off in 10 years by November 2037, then that same $600 and all the other cash back and money shifted back to you, all that money is going to start going towards investments. So if you were disciplined enough to set aside a budget for paying down your debts, once those debts are paid off in record time, that same budget now gets allocated towards investments. And that's why that millionaire date is in there, because now you're being responsible and it just snowballs and compounds because now you have the discipline to build wealth. And this debt elimination program helps you build the discipline from exactly where you are right now. So with that, I want to open it up for questions. I think I see, who do I see? Who we got? I would like,
Keith Banks.
what was that?
Vince and Keith Banks.
That's right. That's right. I would love, Keith, if you don't mind, I know Keith.
Okay.
Just tell us where you live and what you do, and yeah, if you wouldn't mind, just a little bit.
Yes, thanks for the invitation, Jerome. Yes, I live in Evanston, Illinois, and currently I'm a tax professional. Just finished up tax season, but been in financial services for many years, and also affordable housing advocate and developer.
That's
helping
awesome.
low-income families get into housing that have been shut out of the market due to credit and due to lack of down payment and a bunch of other stuff. That's been challenging for Black and brown people to be able to purchase homes or even to get apartments in high rent district that we live in.
Well, Keith, I'm sure that Jerome has shared the keys to home ownership with you, and by you being in the field you're in, both of them, you're at the right place. Not only to assist people, but also go back to the individuals that you prepared their taxes and share this so that they can have a home-based business, which will open them up to 470 plus tax breaks. Publication 5, I believe it's 535, alludes to letting us know that you need to have a home-based business if you want to have some type of normalcy, if you want to say that, in life. So thank you for being here and thank you for sharing.
Well, thank you guys for what you're doing. It's awesome.
It's one at a time, brother. It's one at a time. And we don't discriminate because money doesn't care about what color you are, and nor does financial literacy. So we've taken the mantle, and whoever shows up, as Proverbs 3:27, withhold no good news from those who are deserving, paraphrase. So we're just sharing the information that we know that is beneficial, and everything up under the NWR umbrella are successful firms that have came together to help the masses. In a $1.9 trillion industry, this company is debt-free. And all we are here to do is share with the experts, and the experts are here to give their time up for you on pennies on the dollar at $149.97 opposed to $200-300 an hour. I mean, we've been priced out, but not anymore, because NWR is here for us in a 72-hour money challenge. Back to you, Ron.
That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Vince, can you tell us where you hail from? Say hello to us.
Great evening, gentlemen.
For you. Hey, how you doing?
Doing well, doing well. My 1020 location is Columbia, South Carolina. Born and raised here in Columbia, South Carolina. Retired Delta Airline employee, retired military. And I've been with MWR for a little over a year. And it has been a eye-opener. And I would suggest that Mr. Keith come on and join us. You know, it'd be something that'll be well worth your time. We'll add to your tax business.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
And Vince, what was you? Can you give us a grand total of the 72-hour money challenge for you? The grand total.
Grand total is on a monthly basis, I'm receiving $1,600.29 back into my household, and also at the next level income of $20 a day, $600 a month. You know, well, and I am a 3-star, but you know, we have people that fall off sometimes, but that's part of the business. That's just the reality of it.
Yes, you're a sophomore. You're a sophomore. And
yes, sir.
You done mentioned some freshmen. All right. I love it. I love it. That's the way we do it. That's the way we do it. Well, that's fantastic, and thank you, Vince and Marvin, for your service to this country as well. But you know, Keith, any questions we can answer for you? Any or a place where you need just a little bit more clarity?
I don't know. Oh,
Yeah, go ahead, Keith. Go ahead.
no, I think it's nothing to it but for me to just do it, everything's pretty much all laid out. So I like hearing the testimonies and the program speaks for itself. So just got to step up and accept the challenge, and I think I'm about ready to do that.
All right. All right. Well, we are here for you. We are here for you absolutely every baby step of the way. And welcome to the MWR family, and definitely take this challenge. But excellent. Thank you everyone for your time. With that, Marvin, I'll give you the closing and get on to our
So,
evening.
Keith, I heard you say stepping up to the plate to take the challenge. It's all dealing with your current situation. So, how important is it to you? And how urgent is it for you to hire some experts to assist you in changing your current situation? As Jerome has said, it doesn't matter if you have $2 in your pocket or $2 million. You're a 6, 7 figure earner. You got common sense. This is a no-brainer. 72 hours. If they don't put more than your investment back in your pocket, you go back to the same thing you're doing, Mr. Banks. For real. So you have nothing to lose. Seriously. Try it. And once you see what it does, the results, and you start obtaining that discretionary money, that's when you can take that and put it into that junior senior. And it really will start in the end of your sophomore year, depending on how fast you move. And again, don't look at it just for you. Look at it for all the people that have sat in front of you this tax season that doesn't have a home-based business. And you can go back and give them an instant pay raise right now. And they already thanked you for giving them their return. But now they get next year's return this year with that instant pay raise. So I'd like to congratulate you and welcome you to the family. And everyone have a great evening. I'm getting over this sinus infection, but I'm here. So thank you for coming, and have an awesome journey with MWR. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you, First Soldier. Y'all have a great evening.
Have a good evening, everyone.
All right. Awesome job, Jerome.
Thank you.